On Adobe Radio, it's the Brett Davern Show featuring Katie LeClaire. Streaming live weekday mornings 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
This meeting is being recorded.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
I feel like my headphones are a little quiet.
We were
Test,
adjusting
test,
them maybe
1, 2.
the other day when we were doing the other show that we don't talk about on the show.
Test.
We can
Yeah.
just talk really loud for you.
You could.
Yeah.
How are yours?
Great.
They're fine. They
You're
sound
good?
good.
Yeah, I'm
You sound
great.
good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like my
Crystal,
spot.
do you want to switch?
I don't know. It sounds like I'm underwater for some reason. It sounds a little quiet.
Since we're talking about the show on the show, I will also just note that your camera's not on yet either.
You're doing sound effects? You're doing your own Foley work now?
You know me.
My camera's not
ready.
on
Jack of all
either?
trades.
I don't want my
don't know.
camera on today. Camera off today. No?
Ooh, cool background guy.
All right,
Alright.
fine. Camera on today.
I want a background.
All right, so Carly's doing sound effects.
Yeah.
Katie's
What
on
do you wanna
top
hear?
of whether the camera's on or not. Let's see. Give me a creaky door. That's pretty good.
What else are good?
Yeah. How about a werewolf? It's a full
What?
moon. So you got creaky door, werewolf,
I don't know.
and then cat in the alley. We're shooting a scary movie. Okay, so we got creaky door.
Doing
Listen,
hard ones.
listen,
Creaky door
check
was
it out.
easy. I was like, I'm confident.
come on, we're doing
Now
the
you're
opening
like,
credits.
can you turn into a werewolf and
No.
express the feelings of,
No.
of the full moon?
If you can express the feelings, you're gonna get paid more for this job. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Come on, we're trying to make the opening credits for this movie. Let's go. So we got creaky door, werewolf.
Yeah.
You don't have to make the sound of the full moon, but if we can tell there's a full moon, that'd be extra.
Okay.
And then cat in the alley
Yeah, that's good.
after that.
You
and
got
then
that.
Okay.
and then Katie will make a clanging noise.
Oh, clanging.
Sure, yeah.
There's a clang.
Ooh,
So
that
if
sounds
we'll
that's non-specific. What are you
Take
gonna
it
do
from
with
the
that?
top. Take it from the top. Let's roll the footage, and then you make the sound effects along to the
Okay.
footage for our scary movie
Yeah,
opening
yeah. Okay.
credits. Yeah, okay. Oh, whenever you're ready.
Start it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, we're rolling. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, we're rolling. Okay. Oh. What's a cat sound like? I don't know.
That's good. Where's the clang?
Clang, clang, clang. It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
When you do a TV show or anything, they'll call you in to do some ADR work
Mhm.
afterwards, where you add some voice over stuff sometimes if the scene needed it, or you fix up some audio or something like that. And so you get to go to sometimes these really cool recording studios in Hollywood with big screen in front of you, and there's your face, and then you try to mouth along, or you try to say the words along to your face, all that. Anyway, sometimes in the corner of these studios, there's like a plywood box that then has a bunch of compartments with different things inside of them, because they use them to make noises in there all the time. Like they have like little stones in one, you
So
walk on it.
cool.
They have like dead leaves in another one, and they walk on it.
So cool.
They're still doing that, or at least were before the pandemic.
No. I did fully recently. Sorry, I did ADR recently.
Within the
They had
last
a
year and a
full
half?
stage.
Yeah, still doing it. You would think they have enough sounds of scary footsteps on dead leaves,
Nope.
but no, they need
Well,
them
it needs
to
to
be
match.
original. Well, I think because if you use the sound that it always has been, you probably have to pay for that sound. And if you make it original, then now it's yours.
Let's get to the original guy around here.
Yeah, and then you could sell your sound.
Brett Davern.
What's up, everybody? Yeah. I was doing ADR one time, and they take some time to set up between things, and you're just standing there in the room by yourself with the headphones on, but you can kind of hear that room's tone, your room's tone.
Yeah.
So I just asked them, like, can I go walk on all that stuff? And they were like, sure.
Really?
Yeah. And I was over
That's
there
so
like,
cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then they come over the headphones again. They're like,
Can you stop?
all right, that's enough. We're ready for you.
We're ready for you, Brett.
Oh,
They have such a calming voice. And we're ready for you.
And you can begin when you hear the beats. Okay.
I love AR.
Yeah.
Same.
You already said me?
I did.
Oh. Brett Davern show. Yeah, welcome. BDS fans at idobi.com. That's what I wanted to say. If you want to text us, you can do that. BDS fans at idobi.com. Let's see if anything came in over the weekend. I have one text here that says, Brett, with 2 question marks. Brett? Brett? Like that?
Yeah.
Not an exclamation.
Is that all they
mark, though,
said?
just
Oh, so then
Uh-huh.
well, but 2 question
Well,
marks.
Mhm.
Brett. Well, you're right. It does
But
have to
that's
have.
what I
the-
just did.
Well, I just said you're right. It has to
Yeah.
have the-
It's at least like Brett.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing, guy? I don't
Maybe a
know.
little more
Or is it like
stern?
what? Like Brett?
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 Do you say the T or do you
Brett? Are you Brett?
Ah, yeah.
That's a very
And then-
Californian.
let's see.
Brett.
Also, okay, here's another one.
Brett?
Brett.
Okay, this text is a laugh crying emoji and a sideways laugh crying emoji, both in one text.
Got him.
Oh, we got him. I don't know what we said, but we got him.
2 different laugh crying. that person's thumb had to go to 2 different spots on the keyboard.
Relatable.
Pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here. Let's see. This one is a palm slapping forehead emoji
Ooh.
and an exclamation point.
What'd you do?
Not sure what we did there.
Is all of this from the same person?
No. These
Wow.
these are like different. I'm just out of
They're
context.
emoji
Came in
happy
over the
over the
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
let's see.
no.
There's a text that says, "Fine, don't play the game for me then." Oh.
Oh.
Remember that. Play it for them next time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think they're kind of upset. Yeah. If you guys want to text in, it's bdsfans at idobi.com. It pops up right on the computer. Also, we got social media at Brett Davern Show everywhere. So, you should be following along on there. Carly, hard at work over there. Go say what's up. You know what I mean?
Carly crushes our socials.
Yeah, crushing it over
Aw. Thanks, guys.
there. Yeah.
You're missing
Was
out
it
if you're not.
the
checking
I
it
mean,
out.
you
Video-
are. There's a lot of extra stuff. It's really
Well, there was a
fun.
good video from our New York adventure, but was that up on a different show's account?
Yes, but I did post some pictures from our New York adventure. I might
On
have
our account.
reposted the New York adventure
Okay.
to ours so that people could see our New York adventure.
We all just were on a New York adventure
Yeah.
for that other podcast that we can't talk
We don't
about.
talk about other
no,
shows on
no,
the
no,
shows.
no, no, no.
We don't talk about our other shows on this show.
That's
right.
I only talk about the podcast that I'm on. So I'm just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about those other ones.
No free plugs around here. Yeah. This is Bad Omens by 5 seconds of summer. Turn them up. And then Katie will be back to read some headlines and tell you what's going on in the world. It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio.
Crocs
Why
is
is that-
coming out with a cowboy boot. Crocs is coming out with a cowboy boot.
I saw this.
The limited time.
And it's ugly.
it's really ugly.
Oh,
And it's just in time for spooky season because it freaks me out
ugh.
that anybody would do that.
Are there still holes in the bottom?
There
of it?
are, yeah. Apparently, October 23rd is Croc Day.
No.
In the month of Crocktober.
No. Oh God, it
This-
is.
This croc has spur charms that you can spin if you are so inclined.
She's kind of into Crocs. She loves Crocs around here.
She's kinda into Crocs.
So if they were in the news, you knew it was going to make it in. Crocs cowboy boots. All right, cool.
I don't know how much they're selling for this thing that I'm reading around. It doesn't have that immediately ready. But listen, if I haven't crocked yet, I'm not sure that the cowboy boot is going to be the thing that pushes me over. But I am curious because they go up your ankle.
They do. I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
Those Crocs sound scary.
They have
And
a
well,
little
folks,
the
spooky
little-
season is here. So I made myself a little classic horror movie playlist on Netflix.
Oh.
Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Hereditary. Now if you try this yourself, you might notice you won't find them on Netflix. So how did I do it? Easy. I use my new favorite app, ExpressVPN. I was doing a live read.
Oh yeah.
What?
Can't you guys tell?
Really?
It was so seamless.
Yeah. I believed that.
You guys know ExpressVPN. They've been a sponsor here for quite some time, and we use them. That's why we let them sponsor the show, because we know how good they are. And we only have sponsors and advertisers that we use around here. So ExpressVPN is one of those. You guys should be using them. It says me, but I'll say us. But also me, because I have it at the house. ExpressVPN lets me/us change my/our online location. See how I did that?
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm a pro.
Mm-hmm.
And trick Netflix into showing me movies and TV shows that aren't normally available for me here in the US. You can get thousands of extra shows. Basically, guys, the way that it works is, you know how there's a movie or TV show on one of the streamers and then all of a sudden magically it's gone? Well, it's not necessarily gone. It just might be on in another country all of a sudden, and you can still get that if you can have access to Australia's Netflix. Get it? And so with this, you can do that. You know what I mean? For instance, right now, speaking of Australian Netflix, Lord of the Rings is on there, so you can check that out. It's not just spooky movies. Original Top Gun is on German Netflix. Parasite right now is on Korean Netflix. So all I do is sit there bouncing around from different Netflix to different Netflix and watching whatever the hell I want. And you guys could do that
That's
too.
pretty cool.
ExpressVPN, it works on everything: phones, laptops, tablets, TVs, and it's not just Netflix. It's ExpressVPN works with pretty much all streaming services: Disney Plus, BBC iPlayer, Shudder, you name it. So get your money's worth and an extra 3 months free of Express. Hold on, this part's in bold, so it has to be verbatim, and I think I skipped an of. So get your money's worth and get 3 extra months of ExpressVPN for free when you go to expressvpn.com/Brett. That's expressvpn.com/BRETT. expressvpn.com/Brett. More news.
The Michelin Star Guide is expanding their guidance.
What?
So Michelin stars, as we know, are fancy restaurants that you would like to dine in, but either can't get a reservation or can't afford, or both. They, on Thursday last week, announced at a press release in Paris that they are now going to give hotel recommendations as well as restaurant recommendations.
Ooh.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm into it. A Michelin star hotel. I want to go there.
I would like to go to that.
I would like to go to there.
Yeah. It's funny too, because it's fancy. It's quality, right? Like a Michelin star signifies quality. It doesn't necessarily mean that the place has to be expensive. It usually is. But there's a 2-star Michelin restaurant in Los Angeles that like just serves tacos. They're like street tacos.
Oh.
And they're
so
like,
LA.
not expensive. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Another funny thing about the Michelin guide is that yes, it is the tires.
Yes.
It's crazy to me.
I Google that every 6 months to make sure that I didn't make that up.
Someone's name, right? I mean, it's a family name.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So it's their guide.
Oh, they're just rich people.
I mean, it is
they're just 2 brothers who can't understand each other.
I mean, it's like a family.
One's
that's
into
like
tires.
the big rubber baron family, the big vulcanized rubber baron family. Yeah. And so they're just super rich. So then they're like, oh, we'll also have this guide on where to eat because we know all the best places to eat.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same company though.
Oh.
Same name. Same thing. Yeah. Oh, Uncle Michelin.
Uncle Michelin.
He knows
Uncle Mich.
all the best tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AMC is in the news. Their shares surged on Friday afternoon after they announced that the Eras Tour concert film has already sold $100 million in advance sales tickets.
Oh,
cool.
Are you going to go see it?
I think I don't know. I think the daughter has plans to go see it with some friends of hers. She was
Aw.
invited, but I don't think dad's invited. So I'm mad. And it's just another reason to be mad at Taylor, which me personally, I have at least
There's a lot of
100
history.
million of those, okay,
Right,
reasons
yeah,
to be
right,
mad.
right.
Okay.
Do you have
At least
something else better to do?
100 million. And now I got 101, I guess. Whatever. I've literally been told I'm not invited.
Oh,
Because your dad?
I've been told it's mom's and daughter's event.
Well, that's
are you
cute.
upset?
I mean, I would like to go experience this fun time with my daughter, but I guess she's already sexist.
Brett, I don't mean to pull receipts, but we
Rude.
had this conversation before.
We have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you said you would rather do anything else
Oh. I don't think
than
that's
go to
true.
see Taylor Swift.
You're making that up.
Now that the date's getting closer, he's like,
You're making
wait,
that
I'm missing out.
That's a lie.
that sounds
That
fun.
sounds like fun.
How dare you?
Katie and I are gonna go.
How dare you, sweetie? Turn off your radio. That's not true. Carly's lying. I
I'm just
said. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. All right, what's up?
Delta has to pay $27 million to settle claims for customers who said that they were not refunded for flights that were canceled due to COVID. I'm sorry. I feel like post-pandemic, for a really long time, it was very easy to just be like, COVID, I can't do that flight. And they'd be like, okay, sure. And they would just like give you kind of whatever you wanted.
well, yes, you don't give people COVID.
Yeah.
Is
they didn't want
that
people
happening?
getting COVID.
Are we worried about it still?
COVID?
Yeah.
I
Like
think
on
people
flights.
still get COVID.
Yeah.
No, I mean like,
Yeah.
like, is anybody wearing their masks? Did anybody get the
Nah.
booster?
Nah.
These are my questions.
Travis Kelce did.
I want to get the booster.
Mr. Pfizer's got it.
Before our New York vacay, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is how I get COVID. And I
Mhm.
took a COVID test a couple days ago and I was like,
Clean.
clean.
Have you not
I
had it
didn't
still?
get it. I never tested positive, but my boyfriend had it. And so it's like doctors are like, you probably, but I never tested positive.
Interesting.
So for me, shout out vaccines.
Mm.
For me.
Nice.
Okay, Miss Pfizer.
Thank you. Taylor Swift too. It's me and Travis now. Travi baby.
Aaron Rodgers called him Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cool with it though. He's like, that's
He's
all
like,
right, bro.
It's fine, bro.
Bruh.
He's like, hey, from one bro to a bro.
From a bro to a dude.
I thought it was kind of funny, actually. Cool. Well, hey, this song's called Resurrection. It's by Heartsink. Turn them up. We'll be right back. We don't have an intro for this one.
Nope. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife that she will have to wait to go back to work even with our agreement?
Ooh. Ooh. Even
So-
with our agreement.
I know, yeah.
Sounds like a disagreement.
We're going to find out what the agreement was.
Who's the a-hole? Okay.
So husband and wife decide to have a baby.
That, I already know who the a-hole is then. I
What?
already know.
What?
Those little a-holes.
Those little a-holes.
Oh, man. Just
Oh,
when you
I
think.
see.
Oh, I tell you what.
Their agreement is that for the first 2 years, she would stay home with their son or child. And for the 2 years after that, he would spend years home until the kid started to go to school.
This is a ridiculous premise.
Due to some birth problems, their son was born with some health issues.
Oh.
And basically, if the lady were to go back to work full time and they were to support their family on that one single income, they wouldn't be able to pay their bills and they wouldn't be able to provide the best health care for the kid.
Mm.
And so the lady goes and talks to the company and is like, hey, I need a higher salary than like what we thought. And the company's like, no.
Ah.
And now, and daycare is not an option.
They're like, how about 30
Okay.
cents less?
Right.
Is that okay?
Literally.
Exactly.
Would you be okay with that?
30 cents?
How about 30 cents less and you thank us for it? Okay.
And yeah, so he's saying that like you're gonna have to wait a little longer to go back to work, unfortunately.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait, did the husband write in? Is he the person writing?
Yes.
Okay, so we're already missing a lot of information. I feel.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole side of the story here. Oh, boy. All right. Well, anyone else want to weigh in on this one before I
You go first.
determine a verdict here?
Brett.
I mean, okay, look, like First of all, that kid does sound like it has health problems, and it's the two of you. This is a ridiculous premise in general. Okay, I can tell you because I have children, you can't plan anything. So when the kid is born and you try to do this, I won't work too, then you too, and then 18 months later, then what I'll do is, forget it. The second you try to make that plan, your child was born with health problems. So all those plans went out the window, everybody. And then your plans every single day that kid is alive will go out the window. Trust me. I thought I was headed to the Little League. The next thing you know, I'm doing a U-turn and heading to soccer practice. Plans change all the time. So the second that they sat down and said, let's make a plan and agree on it now without knowing their circumstances, they were absolutely 100%. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So whoever's idea it was to have a plan in the first place is probably the a-hole. And so if it was both of them mutually and together, you're both the a-holes. Now, let's just fix the problem of whatever's going on. F your plan. I don't care if it was your plan or if it was my plan or if it's the kid's plan or if it's now the doctor's plan. Whatever plan is the best plan should be the plan.
Yes.
That's it.
Best pitch wins.
You got kids now, bro. You got a life now, bro. You got a house now, bro. You got bills to pay, bruh.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whose plan was better or what you agreed on 2 years ago because circumstances have changed and now we got to pivot and do something different. May it please the court. Oh, wait. All right. Good. I'm glad we all agree.
Next up.
Carly. Does Carly not agree?
Yeah.
All right. But also, he's probably the a-hole.
I feel like he's probably being an a-hole about it. Because it's like, I can see how from her perspective, she's wanted to go back to work and like have her own life. And he did the whole like, haha, I make more.
Yeah.
And it's like, men always make more. Like she's never gonna get, you know what I mean?
What
like
saying.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
And she was pregnant. She's taken the better part of 3 years taking care of this child. She probably wants to have a bit of her own life. So I think that there's a different solution.
You're a mom now. You're not allowed to have your own life.
You're a mom
for at least 2 more years.
I don't want to be at home alone with this kid. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's probably how it's going. Yeah. So
but I do agree that it's like, well,
what's better for the kid though? Yeah. Really, and so if especially with the child, if he's still that young, let's let this thing get out there a little ways. We can always refigure things as we go down. But if this is what is best right now and is the thing that allows us to best take care of it, then let's forget all the.
Let's not write into strangers on the internet.
Like it's all. Let's get to raising our kid a little bit. What else you got, Katie?
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay my mother-in-law?
Oh, probably not.
I, 31, just gave birth to my beautiful son a week ago. My husband, 33, and I were at home when it happened, when her water broke. Oh. She was at home in her bedroom. Obviously, cleaning that up was not the priority, so they threw some towels down.
Whoa.
That's what it says. We threw some towels down in the bedroom.
Okay.
While they were at the hospital.
It's going to leave a stain.
The husband's mom offered to go in and take care of the dogs, feed the dogs, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, the mother-in-law, by the way, is 59, if it matters. We just got home yesterday. We saw that our mother-in-law had left a receipt and a note stuck to the fridge saying that she cleaned the bedroom carpet and wanted to be reimbursed.
Wow.
She'd also taken it upon herself to clean the rest of the house while she was at it. And in all, would like a day's pay at $25 per hour plus $200 worth of products.
What?
The husband wrote a text that said, "Hi, Mom, we really appreciate your help." But basically, like,
no.
What the F, right? You took it upon yourself to, number one, snoop through the house, as neither of us told you about the water being broken in the bedroom. Number two, go out and buy hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning projects. And then number three, charging us for your time and offering projects. Like, thank you so much. And then it literally says, we thought you were helping out of the goodness of your heart or not giving you an opportunity to make a quick buck.
Oh.
Who's the a-hole?
The kids who had the kid.
It's always
these ungrateful brats. here's this woman who birthed and raised you, and now she's become a grandmother. She goes over there and like a good employee cleans your house. I mean, wait, what? Yeah, no, she sounds crazy.
Grandma was like, I needed a side hustle.
Also,
I'll go over there.
You know what?
I'll watch your dogs.
Leave
me a review on Rover.
I bet Grandpa's an asshole. I'm going to say Grandpa's the a-hole. I bet Grandma got home and said, you know what I did? I hired a cleaning service. I bought all these cleaning supplies. I spent the whole day cleaning the house. And then Grandpa was like,
what did you spend all that money on?
Yeah, hold on a second.
And you should charge them $25.
You know what?
Hour.
They should pay you. Yeah. Maybe this is all trumped up by Grandpa.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
It seems like a very fuddy-duddy old man thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it is interesting that Grandma snooped in their bedroom.
Okay, what about this?
Grandma
I got another scenario
These
for you.
Parents are wild.
Let me read between the lines here.
Oh?
I think I know what really happened.
Okay.
I mean, I have a mother-in-law. 2, actually.
Wow.
I have a mother also. You know what I think happened? I'll bet these ungrateful new parents didn't say thank you.
Well, no, it says when they got home, there was a thing on the refrigerator door.
I'll bet you that they didn't.
For any of
Ignore
it.
that part. I'll bet you.
Well, you're in the hospital for a few days.
Yeah.
So
I'll bet you they never said thank you. And she was like, you know what?
That's a funny.
I did all this work.
That's funny.
I hired a company. I did everything and they never said thank you. So you know what? I'm gonna charge them for it.
Yeah,
And then
the
I'm
least
gonna
they
go
could
see
do.
John
The least they
Mulaney
could do.
at the
John
Radio
Mulaney.
City Music Hall. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone sounds like an a-hole in this one as usual.
That's a funny, yeah. But if they were like, thanks so much, Mom, for taking care of the dogs.
Totally. Hey, did you go by yet? Oh, thank you so much. How was little Clarabelle doing?
Yeah.
You know, they probably didn't check in. You know, all the moms want you to check in. They want the story.
That's what they want.
They want the phone call that's like, hey, Mom, did you
Whereas,
you notice the afterbirth in the bedroom?
Right.
They want you to like
crazy. You're the best for doing that, Mom. I just spent
so
32
much.
hours in labor, but you are the winner of today, Mom.
Hey, Mom, both of us haven't showered in like 3 days. We've been up for 4.5. The candle wouldn't light right. Our son's been born with some birth defects, but I had to go out of my way to call you and have a 4-hour phone call so that you didn't feel put upon.
Hey, Mom, got your invoice. Send that over first thing Monday morning.
Oh,
The check is in the mail, Ma. Don't worry. You take Venmo, Zelle? What's going on these days? Huh? You and Dad, you got a team thing going on? Does Dad come in and do the outside? Does he do some landscaping?
No one asked for.
Maybe that's what it. Maybe Mom's trying to start a side hustle.
Yeah.
And wants some word of mouth going on, and it's like, look, I don't work for free.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Let's go. This company's got overhead. Your father makes me pay for his lunch. This is the main, and the song is called Blame. Appropriate. Turn it up. We'll be right back. You got more a-holes for us?
Wait.
I know you do. Everybody's got one. Nobody likes it.
Am I the a-hole for not baby-proofing my
What
house?
just happened?
Were you burping?
Are we just gonna ignore whatever that was? It was on camera. Carly gave the look too.
Like,
She was looking down while you gave the look, so she's gonna be mad at me.
No, it's fine. I didn't feel very good for a second, and I'm okay now.
Oh no, we used to have a bit where I used to try to make her puke on the show.
Ew.
I feel like that wouldn't be funny.
Don't
right
do
now.
no.
Like
Don't.
she would say, "I'm gonna puke," and then I would like,
What would you do?
oh, "Big brother."
Okay,
right?
we can't. Okay, we can't. Skip it.
It
Skip
used
it.
to be funny,
Skip it.
though.
No.
Nothing's funny. Go ahead. Everything used to be
assholes.
funny. Yeah.
Oof.
Get back to talking about a-holes for us.
Am I the a-hole for not baby-proofing my home?
Yeah.
It depends. Did your baby get electrocuted?
It's the baby's fault.
I told that little brat to stay away from the outlet.
What idiot puts her finger in the outlet?
Come on, what are you, like a toddler? You took a hairdryer in the bathtub? What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's so dark. Anyway.
My friend and her 2-year-old son came to visit me last week. She's a single mom. We very rarely see each other because we live far apart. I just moved to a bigger apartment, so they came to stay with me.
And because she has like a kid, that's gross. Ew. How can we go out?
The person says, I'm not very good with kids, but I try my best.
The friend.
Yeah.
Mood.
But that sounds like a good friend, though. You know, you're going to try here for your friend.
Yeah, they're going to try.
That's nice.
One morning, we were all in the kitchen. My friend made breakfast.
Oh, but also self-aware, I mean. It's nice of the friend to be self-aware. Look, I'm not very good with kids.
But I'm
trying.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I mean, yeah.
The mom had to go take a call and was gone for a few minutes. The poster says, I'm not used to having kids around, so I didn't think twice about leaving the kid alone when I went to go pee.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
just to pee.
My friend was in the next room. The door was open too. I also had to walk through the living room to go to the bathroom. So she knew that I was leaving him alone in there.
How old is the kid again?
2.
Sorry.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I came back, she was on the phone explaining something to her coworker. But what they realized is that there was a bunch of photos that were on the refrigerator and they were held up by small magnets. They couldn't find the magnets.
Uh-oh.
And so everybody started panicking that maybe the kid swallowed the magnets, which is really like super life-threatening because like, they'll attach to each other.
Yes.
Yeah. That's nightmare fuel right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in the end, there was only one magnet that was swallowed, not a huge deal because there was not 2.
Let's make sure that kid doesn't go near a radio tower.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Becomes magnet boy.
And the poster says, I was relieved.
That kid's a superhero now. Why are these people blaming me?
Man.
You're welcome. The babysitter that gives superpowers.
Your kid just got way cooler. You're welcome.
Yo, if that kid goes too close to the microwave, we could pay some bills around here. Put him in a sideshow or something. Yeah. You ever read a comic book? Duh.
The person says, let's go home. I'll take down the other magnets and see what else I might be able to baby proof for the next few days. But the mom was furious and demanded that they be dropped off at a hotel and that the poster brings their things to the hotel.
Oh.
Because, quote, who knows what other chemicals I have lying around in a child's reach.
What?
She can't take her eyes off him for a second in that house.
Well, wait, who's paying for the hotel?
Yeah.
Unclear.
What?
It doesn't
Look,
say.
if she wants to go pay for a hotel, live your life, live, laugh, love.
But
yeah, I agree
that's
with that.
that's the what?
I don't know what you want.
The mom.
If the mom is paying for the hotel on her own, then
She's
everybody
like,
feels
"We're not
weird about it,
staying
but it's like
here."
not that big of a deal.
Wait a minute. How long does it take to walk around even my compound and figure out if there's anything unsafe laying around? 10 minutes? Not that long.
Well, she's clearly being emotional.
Listen, if Sammy and I get in the golf cart, we can do the compound in at least 3.5 hours, but that's if we do the whole grounds. That's if we do the North Garden, the South Garden, the East Garden, and the West Waterfall. Not the North Waterfall. That one's over the hill. You don't want to go.
And that's
there.
just the exterior.
Yeah, totally. And if you want to go inspect the grotto too, it's going to take Sammy a while because he always has to get in. He doesn't just read the thermometer on the water temperature.
No,
he has to get in.
He goes above and beyond.
Well, because he says he can tell what it's at. So he gets all the way in, and then he's like, perfect.
Oh, I love that guy. He's crazy.
Perfect, Mr. Brett. And then we all get back to life. But listen, so it might take me a little longer, but you, it's normal people around your apartments and your houses, this must not take very long to walk around and say, okay, let's not open that cupboard, or let's grab the Windex and put it up on top of the refrigerator or whatever. Like, it's not that hard. We don't need to go to DEFCON 11 and go to a hotel. It doesn't make any sense. We don't need to hit the panic button here.
Yeah, I think she's panicking.
Stop panicking. You're a parent now. Chill out. Which is not what people do.
If it was that big a deal, you go, hey, I'm staying with you and my kid. If you have these things, move them.
Right.
And she didn't. So how's her friend supposed to, I guess that's what I'm saying. How is she supposed to know?
Yeah, well, but and also the scary situation happened. It happened. We realized it wasn't that scary. So now let's all take one giant deep breath. Right. And then let's just look around the apartment, see if there's anything else unsafe around here, like a toaster on the edge of the bathtub.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. Like, and then
a hairdryer plugged in.
When you see it, you don't need to go screaming, running from the apartment. Just here's what you do: pick up the toaster and go put it back in the kitchen cupboard, because it shouldn't be by the edge of the bathtub. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. It's pretty common sense, you know? And then the rest of the time you're there, just kind of keep an extra eye on little Fauntleroy and everything will be fine. You know? Yeah. Chill out. So who's the a-hole here? I say it's the parent.
I say it's the kid again.
Oh. You've learned how to play this game. Katie, one last quick one. Let's go.
Always the kids. I don't have another one prepared.
Oh,
I only had 3.
Theme music.
I
Fair
only
enough.
had 3.
That's fine. That's fine. What an a-hole. Oh man. Yeah, you know.
Yep.
I just feel like it's like you don't have to freak out to 11.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Why
Like,
not?
a
What
little
else are
bit
you
of-
doing, Brett?
Well, a little bit
Just
of normal
go
freak
for
out.
it. Just go for
Listen,
it.
a freak out
Life
at
is
11.
short.
When you thought the kid swallowed a handful of magnets, I'd be freaking out too.
Yeah.
But as soon as we figured out they didn't, let's tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
This is my friend's house. We're here for the weekend. It's okay. Crazy.
here to
It's
party.
all right, man.
Yeah.
Let's put the kid to bed
You'd be
early
like,
and get out the
We're
White
going to a
Claws.
hotel.
Yeah.
Let's
Are
go.
hotels baby proof?
No.
No.
Mm.
That's a good point.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
That's the show today, everybody. BDSfans@adobe.com. Also, at Brett Davern Show on all social media. For Carly and Katie, I'm Brett reminding all of you, be kind and take care of each other. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, a-holes. Good night,
Crocs.
Crocs. The Croc boots.
Croc boots.
The
What did you call
Croots.
it? The Croot. Yeah.
The Croots.
Croots. The Crocktober Croots.
Good night, Croots. We'll see you tomorrow.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.